Hi there everyone, GuardianE here with another Azur Lane video, this time covering the much anticipated major Royal Navy event that just dropped, Pledge of the Radiant Court, featuring a brand new HMS UR ship, Vanguard. Now as usual, with our day one event coverage, first we'll be going through our polls on the event banner, trying to get that sweep, and then afterwards we'll take a closer look at all of the amazing, lovely skins that dropped alongside the event. We will have chapters and timestamps down below if you'd like to skip to a particular part. As always, if you do enjoy the content that we make, including Azur Lane videos, and you would like to support the channel, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, leaving a comment down below. Really does help us out, and we really do appreciate it. If not, that's totally okay. Thank you so much just for checking out the video. With that, let's dive into the banner. Alright, here we are on the limited time rate up banner. Vanguard, being the ultra rare ship, does mean that she has a 1.2% rate on this banner, and then of course if you do pity for her, it will take 200 pulls or 400 cubes, which does not reset if you get her, so you can use that to get another copy if you get her along the way. Indomitable at the standard 2% gold rate, and then Jervis at the 0.5% because you can obtain her for free by grinding the event. Revenge is at the standard elite 2.5%, and Bellona is not on the banner because you can of course grind and get her for free. As is tradition around here, we're going to go ahead and do these daily polls that I have queued up here from the past week, just to see if there is a premonition of things to come. Usually Akashi is a sign of something. Oh, St. Louis, Lucky Lou. So we are getting Lucky Lou, which I like to think is a good luck charm personally. I always love it when she blesses my screen, so I think that's a good sign. Gloucester is also a great sign, being that HMS Maid. I think that's a premonition of good things to come, frankly. Jamaica as well, to be honest with you. And then food. Okay. Hey, okay. Alright. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Famous last words, I know. So we are prepped and ready. Let's dive right in. No joking around. Start with a 10 pull. See if we can't get ourselves that UR on the first multi. Alright. Starting off with bunch of rares. John Bart. Okay. So we are going to get a gold chip at least. Not exactly what we're looking for as far as the event banner is concerned, but it's still a gold ship. So, still exciting. I don't need her, of course, but all the same, still fun. Still fun. And that is going to be the only ship that we get that's of note. Unfortunately, no event ships at all. Hopefully that is not a sign of things to come. Next multi. Got a lot of pulling to do. And hopefully we can get that sweep relatively early. Oh no. Lucky Lou! Alright, so we're getting a mini as well. So 2 gold ships at this point. 2 of them, before getting any event ship at all. Yikes. Alright. Huh. That doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. You gotta at least parcel out the event ships. Make me feel a little bit excited as we're going through, right? Surely we're not gonna go 3 multis deep without a single event ship, right? You wouldn't do that to me. We got the Lucky Lou! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, my hubris. Oh god, this is the worst multi yet. Oh, what is happening? Well, there being only 1 gold ship on raid up and 1 elite on raid up does mean that there are fewer overall ships in the raid up pool, so you could go for longer stretches without getting an event ship, as we're seeing here. Hopefully that does not last too long, because that's not what we are interested in here. Not interested in casting cubes to the wind. Any event ships? A Washington. Washington getting her first skin in the next update, I think, where we get the evening dresses, but a gold ship that we love, but not the one that we want today. Alright. Oh, there's a Royal Navy purple, but not the one that we want. And it's starting to look a little grim. It's good that we have plenty of cubes saved up. I'm certainly not worried, but it still doesn't feel good. It still doesn't feel good. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, give me that magical girl transformation. There it is. Beautiful. Love to see it. Those brilliant blue eyes. Dazzling. And there she is. Okay. Finally, the first event ship we get today is going to be the Vanguard, the ultra rare, and that's totally a-okay. So, I am Vanguard, Palace Guard of the Royal Knights. I hereby pledge to you my loyalty, my sword, and the full extent of my loyalty. Isn't that redundant? My loyalty and the full extent of my loyalty? Whatever, it's fine. May glory be yours and God save the Queen. Alright, Vanguard finally making an appearance. Happy to see her. And that is one down. Getting a Deutschland here. Can we get another? Or another, maybe Indomitable? No? No, not gonna happen? Fine. Well, that's nice. That's a nice relief. We got one Vanguard out of the way. Certainly wouldn't mind getting additional copies. And of course, we are hunting the rest of the event ships because none of them have made an appearance. And we're pretty deep in at this point. King George V also showing up, getting a lot of, I would say, a lot of gold ships that we don't normally see. And a hood as well. Okay. Alright. We did have that like little mini event that sort of featured Hood, so I guess that is sort of appropriate. I can understand and appreciate that, but yeah, not exactly what we wanted from that particular set. Now, as for how deep we're willing to go on day one, probably about, I would say, 300 cubes. That does leave me enough of a buffer to do 3 pulls per day for the rest of the event, and then hit the pity at the end to get an extra copy and secure an extra copy of Vanguard. So we're probably going to go up to the 300 pulls regardless. And here's another Vanguard, another UR. I'm not going to skip that magical girl transformation. I just can't. I don't have it in me to do it. I don't have it's too joyful. Okay. Well, here we are, our second copy of Vanguard. Certainly won't say no to that. Fantastic. Renown as the purple ship, one of the boosted EXP ships for the prelude and then going into the event proper. Wow. Wow. RNG being a little bit trollish today. Does feel like it. We got 2 of the URs, none of the Elite, none of the SR. So yeah. That's happening right now. Let's keep it going. I'm hoping that this is not going to be a Boise situation. And for those that have watched my channel for a while, they know what I mean by a Boise situation. That is gonna be another off-banner gold. That is a Tosa, who I don't have extra copies of. I have her max limit broken, but I don't have any extras, so it's kind of neat, I guess. In case she gets another skin that I do want to end up getting for her down the line. Well, the gold rate's not been bad. I mean, the gold rate doesn't change. The gold rate is about 7%. Or it is 7%. It's not about 7%. So we've been getting a lot of golds, just not been getting the gold that we're looking for, which of course is Indomitable. Jervis is also available, but not necessarily who we want. Just because you can grind for her, if we can already grind for her, really more interested in the banner-only sweep. That is a disgusting multi. We're going to slow it down. We're going to do some 5 pulls. Doesn't change anything. It doesn't do anything at all. just something to mix things up. That's another off-banner gold. That's a Takao. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's going to be one of those, huh? Hiei-chan. I didn't even realize she was here. Getting a Hiei-chan and then a Dorsetshire. Okay. Alright. Another 5 in, please. Please end my suffering, if you wouldn't mind. Well, we are certainly getting a lot of medals for the medal exchange, at least, I suppose. And a Wichita, Oklahoma, and a Kent. Man, they are really sticking it to me here. I mean, the Vanguard raid has been good. I can't complain about the Vanguard raid at all. But as far as the other event ships, Clear waters. Can't see anything. Gonna get a... so we got a Hiei-chan, and then we got a Hiei. Oh, God. Come on, Gascon, you. Don't need her. Don't need her. Definitely already have her. Max limit broken. Oh, man. I'm gonna run out of room on the side of the, Nelson, the side of the banner here that displays all of my ships. This is our third Vanguard. This is our third Vanguard, and we haven't gotten a single other event ship. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is maximum troll mode, apparently. Oh, Vanguard, please. Oh, Vanguard, bring the rest of the group. I don't understand. I don't understand why you won't. Bring it home, please. I'm begging you here. I might be prepared, but I'm not impervious to pain here. Another hood, okay. Another Hiei-chan? Do you know how congested the elite pool is and we're getting those dupes? Jeez. Well, this is the pain that the people signed up for, that the people wanted to see. Oh no. I don't get it. I don't get it. RNG machine is broken. Getting another Hiei. How that's possible, I don't know. I'm probably going to reset in a bit, just because it doesn't make a difference, but I don't know. I feel like I got to do something at this point. Okay, game. Alright, okay. You know what? Yeah, let's do something here. Okay, well, we've reset, we've calmed down. We're ready to go back in here. Maybe... Maybe something will change, I don't know. Just need to change something up here, because otherwise I was gonna go mad. So, let's just hope that some of the event ships show up. I have gotten none of the event ships other than Vanguard. I don't know how that happens. And it's still happening, apparently. Come on! So brutal, jeez. They really don't want me to win today. Well, today is a big win for HMS fans out there. You know, the fact that the event is here, okay, finally. Finally, we're getting the elite. So it's not going to be a Boise event, because the Boise event was the elite, the elusive elite, that made me spend 600 cubes. So this is not that, and we're getting revenge, and she looks fantastic. I really do like her design a lot here. Whoa, sincerest apologies. I wasn't watching where I was going. Oh, you're the commander? Splendid. Battleship Revenge of the Royal Navy, at your service. I think she looks great. I think she looks really awesome. Love to get her here. That's fantastic. That's better than the past, what, 50 pulls that we've done. Okay, we're getting an Amagi. Sort of appropriate, so we get some exposure to Amagi-chan during that live stream. So something a little appropriate, I suppose. So we can at least check another one off the list. At least we can do that much. Let's go ahead and do another 5 pull here. And that is going to get us at the 300 pulls deep, I think. Which was kind of my original soft stopping point. But, sir, oh, come on. I'm still not going to skip it. Even though she's rubbing me a little bit the wrong way at this point, I'm not going to skip the Vanguard animation. I'm not going to do it. But please bring Indomitable. I'm begging you, Vanguard, to please cooperate. Please bring that Indomitable. I would very, very much appreciate it. Alright then. Well, we're not stopping. I'll tell you that much. We're going to keep going and see how it goes. If we have to go to the 400 cubes, we'll go to the 400 cubes. I have no compunction about doing that. And yes, these are all free grinded cubes, except for maybe like from the past. Okay, there we go. Finally. Oh my god, that was a little painful. I was really scared. I'm gonna be honest with you, because like when you get those rough streaks, there's like no end in sight. It's like you're drowning underwater. You're looking out into the clear blue sea, and you see like just endless ocean. And there's no end. You never know when you're going to be faced with a beautiful, bountiful beauty like Indomitable. You don't know if it's going to appear like an oasis in front of you. Instead, you're just seeing just beautiful, vacant death. Maybe that's a little dramatic. I'm just saying that it can get really bad when you go down that rabbit hole, and we managed to stop it here, which is fantastic. Indomitable's design is out of this world. She looks absolutely incredible. I personally, my favorite design of the batch, absolutely. I wasn't going to say that out loud, but it doesn't matter. The Desire Sensor clearly knew that that's what I wanted, so that notwithstanding, we got her. Finally, breathing a sigh of relief. I am the 4th ship of the illustrious class, Armored Carrier Indomitable. Yawn. I seem to be getting a bit drowsy. Would you mind if we continue this later? She's another sleepy ship. We have like a whole collection of sleepy ships. That's fine by me. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, and that's fine. We're ending it here no matter what. I don't even care what else we get in here. If they want to throw another Vanguard to, like, just kind of rub it in, no, they're not. Not even going to do that. That's A-okay by me. Didn't get the Jervis. We'll get the Jervis just by grinding the event. That's totally okay. Went a little bit deeper than I wanted to on day 1, but that's still within what I kind of wanted to do anyway. We're still going to do 3 pulls per day, which is the most efficient way to tackle the event. So anybody that's new out there that wants to save cubes, do 3 pulls per day, and you will stay net positive in your cube accumulation and still have a very, very good chance. Then towards the end of the event, splurge if you don't have what you want. But anyway, that is a huge relief. Let's go ahead and switch over to the skins. Alright, well let's take a closer look at what we've got in the skin shop here. Now naturally the theme is going to be maids for this portion of the skin drop. I think in a week or so we are going to get some banquet skins, some evening gowns to accompany the rest of the Chinese anniversary. But let's start here with the batch of maid skins that we got today. Arc Royal looks as stylish as ever in what can really only loosely be interpreted as a maid outfit here. Still maintains plenty of her buccaneer panache, the tailored trousers, those signature boots, that flintlock pistol hanging off of her hip. She has that really cool and confident pose, one hand in her pocket, the other on her collar. The entire ensemble does give her some rough and rugged masculinity, but her soft, sweet expression with those crystal blue eyes, open blouse with the plunging cleavage, and the tightly cinched corset emphasizing her narrow waist and hips definitely shows off her feminine charms. Beautiful backdrop with an absolutely gorgeous house. There's a cloth hanging off of her arm in a very stylish way, sort of swept up in the breeze behind her, giving it a little bit of a mysterious cape-like appearance. Although I do think that is supposed to be just a tablecloth, since she is a maid, and this is in fact a cafe. Honestly, the skin overall, while it's really nicely put together and Arc Royal herself looks great in it, it feels a little bit too samey compared to a regular default outfit, and especially when competing with the vast selection that she has for skin offerings. There's just a ton of quality and variety that she already has, which is quite frankly a good problem to have for Arc Royal fans. But if those other ones didn't strike your fancy, maybe this one that's a little bit more muted, a little bit more subtle in design, maybe this one's your cup of tea. Bellona is climbing a staircase, sisters dutifully beside her, Dido down there doing some chores on the lower level, Black Prince resting on the stairs themselves, and Bellona is the only one that's decided to mix up the wardrobe a little bit with this long, sweeping maid uniform, tucked tight at the chest, and with a fashionable star pattern running along the skirt. It certainly feels traditional in nature, with the exception, of course, of the fabric of the shirt bulging from the strain against her generous bust, small opening towards the bottom, drawing our gaze towards her cleavage. Bellona herself wears a gentle disposition as she makes her way towards the window, light reflecting off of her skirt and highlighting the ruffles and wrinkles in the cloth. I do appreciate the soft color palette overall in this one. There are these beautiful petals fluttering in the breeze. The skin is a relatively demure slice of life, calm, serene, almost mundane in nature, but also quite flattering to Bellona, so I think it is also quite fitting. Revenge seems to be in a little bit of a mess here, battling with this spill, though she does seem to remain nonplussed by the challenge. Freshly spilled bucket beside her, water pooling underneath her. She is boldly tugging at her skirt to keep it from getting wet, but in reality she's only really successful in providing us with a magnificent view. She has rivulets of water trickling down her slender thighs, the moisture causing the thin fabric of the stockings to become translucent and see-through. Open blouse design with the white binding straps of cloth is alluring. She wears a sweet expression on her face, those captivating saffron eyes, slight flush across her angelic features. Not a ton going on behind her as far as the overall backdrop is concerned, but there is a small cupboard that matches her soft silver-tinted hair. Overall, I think this is a nice skin, quite decently composed, very attractive. At the same time, doesn't really blow me away, but it is a nice introduction and a nice debut for Revenge's skin selection. Jervis is sporting a pretty traditional Maid outfit as she's outdoors hanging up some laundry. The setting is whimsical, with a beautiful blue sky backdrop behind her. There is this grandiose cathedral off in the distance, providing a sense of scale. It does look like Dido is approaching in the back through a breezeway, which is a really nice touch. The wind is kicked up Jervis's flowy skirt, providing a low-angle shot of her stockinged legs and the pure white underside of the skirt. Jervis certainly looks cute in her Maid uniform, and she's still rocking her signature hairstyle that resembles a bob cut and cat ears, which is certainly adorable. It's nice to see her running through her chores mid-action. She's looking to the side at the Manjuu approaching with some additional clean laundry to hang, and it does sort of tell a story rather than her simply striking a pose. This one's pretty simple overall, but it does have a certain charm to it. And next up, we are 100% going to be picking up this Indomitable skin, so let's get that underway. Miss Motivationless Maid. Sigh, I thought changing into maid attire would break up the monotony, but just getting into these clothes has tired me out. Oh, Commander, you came at a good time. Shall we slack off together? Music to my ears, Indomitable. Music to my ears. This one is a jaw-dropper, just absolutely stunning. Indomitable peers back at us with sultry eyes as she suggestively licks some whipped cream off of her finger. She has this air of grace, sophistication, and most certainly temptation as well. Despite being a maid herself, Indomitable looks as though she's the one being serviced and catered to by some Manjuu, providing her with some treats, some coffee. They're also tending to her hair in the back there. Her decadent, majestic curves spill out from beneath that tiny frilly top, giving us an eyeful as it struggles to contain the ample swell of her heavenly proportions. Beautiful soft light pools in from the window behind her and serves to highlight her flawless, smooth skin. Luxuriously long raven hair curled and pooled beneath her, skirt ruffled and pulled up to reveal her gorgeous shapely legs, pale stockings stretched high until you get a tantalizing glimpse of her soft, silky upper thighs between the tops of the stockings and the hemline itself. The pleats of the skirt are pressed tightly against the cleft of her perfect backside. And it does look to me like she might be taking some scandalous and provocative photos with her phone, maybe for some text to us. Maybe she has our phone as giving us a little surprise. I don't know. I guess we'll be able to decipher that through the dialogue choices that she has. But this one was an insta-buy for me, didn't have to think twice about it, and absolutely zero regrets. Next up, we have Agir's Live 2D, which I am 100% going to pick up right now. Let's grab this. Yes, please. Ironblood's Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid. I get it. They think being a maid is so difficult, do they? I could do this with my eyes closed. What? How long have you been there? Alright, let's soak in some of the animation she has here. Log in. Okay, focuses on the coffee table to the side. Butterfly in the air. And all that is so precious. Wow, look at that lightning speed. I love it. I didn't even catch what she was saying. Main screen 1. She's angry? Damned Manjuu, you're in my way. Move. What do you think you'll achieve by being stuck under me? I think the Manjuu is just looking for a soft and comfy place. That's all I think. Yeah, there is a Manjuu that's like pressed and stuck into her abdomen, essentially, right underneath her. Main screen 2. Would one call cleaning up part of the banquet preparations? The hall will be a mess by the end of it anyway, so why bother? Totally understand that. I can relate. I understand, Agir. And then main screen 3. Damn you, August. I do not take kindly to being treated as a maid. Are you even listening? Normal touch. What? She has a little cute flush on her face. Very nice. Special touch. What the? I never volunteered for this position. Yeah. Her legs are animated really, really well. Go with a little head pat here. Just a little surprised. Understandable. Mission reminder. You have some unfinished missions. She points with her finger, a little wink. I do like it, I do like it. Mission complete. Oh, she puts up a little peace sign, strokes her thigh a little bit. Very nice. Mail reminder. Oh, she's checking her phone. Letters arrive from afar. Read it, would you? Return to port. Oh, we're pulling back from the window. There's a little cat, and there's Agir. A tea and a snack. So cute. I really do love that intro animation. Commission complete. Commission is done. Hope you're not considering sending me out to meet the team. Okay. Honestly, some really nice, subtle animations. Nothing too dynamic or bombastic, except for the login and the return to port, which I love. I think both of these are great. I love that she peeks over the couch like this, and then just kind of zooms right in there. It's great. Agir finally has her first skin in the game, and masterful artist Yunsong does not disappoint. Obviously, being a live 2D as well makes it all the more tasty. She looks absolutely phenomenal. Composition is rather unique, as her immaculate figure is sprawled out on the couch, front side down, provides a brilliant low-angle perspective, teasing glances up her skirt. The leather seating has a remarkable shine and polished detail to the whole thing. The underside of her exquisite bust is exposed, stretching the seams of that fabric to its limits. Her over-the-shoulder glance at us with those sensual eyes is suggestive and provocative. Her salacious hand movements do not go unnoticed. We're watching you, Agir. We see what you're doing. Fantastic detail as the garters and stockings dig into the softness of her succulent thighs. Fulsome, supple curves of her backside revealed, the tantalizing and inviting shadows and shading beneath the skirt hemline pulling our gaze. Locks of her extravagant hair are slung over the back of the couch, trailing underneath. Just a fantastic, fantastic skin overall. Definitely one of the best of the batch, in my personal opinion, without question, an insta-buy. And once again, we have Prinz Eugen with what looks to be another amazing live 2D skin. I am picking this one up as well. There we go. Guten Abend. So, what do you think? Pretty great view, right? I was talking about the night scenery outside, you know. Alright, let's get into some of these animations. Log in. Oh, welcome back. What'll be your order? I love that. It looks like she's behind you and she had her hands covering your eyes. That's so cute. And then she kind of slides into position right there. Main screen 1. What are you all nervous for? Why don't you sit down at the counter? Here's the wine I recommend. So it is kind of nice. She does get off of her original pose, sort of does some hand gestures, some winks, a little bit of momentum there. You know, the other day when we ran into Hipper, she started sulking and turning beet red the moment she saw your face. I wonder why. Oh, Hipper. Love the movement and just the flouncy and bounciness of her outfit. Main screen 3. It's customary to pour wine into a wine glass, but I'd like to try a different container. I wonder how I'd make a cocktail out of it. Ever the suggestive one, Prinz Eugen. I think I know what you're talking about. Normal touch? Have you finished having your fun? Not quite. Not quite. Special touch? Don't be in such a hurry. Night has only begun. She plays with the edge of her stocking a little bit. I always love it when they do that. Head pat. Oh, she looks a little surprised, a little flush on her face. Very sweet. Mission complete. Though I doubt the rewards can beat this moment. Shouldn't you go pick them up anyway? Yeah. Stalling for time here. Want to spend more time with you. Mail reminder. There's new mail. Oh, and she summons it. It spins. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like a Persona card. I like how it appears there. Return to port. Let's celebrate the wonderful outing we had together. Oh, I love this kind of new setting. This like bubbly background. Is something wrong? Cat got your tongue? The dynamic camera angle, it kind of zooms in as she bobs back and forth. I like that. I actually really do like that return to port animation. Here we have Prinz Eugen inviting us over for a drink at the bar. A maid also acting as a bartender apparently. Wouldn't have expected anything less from Prinz Eugen. Beautiful pigtails teased and feathered out. That signature streak of crimson bangs frame her face nicely. Beautiful embroidery on the inky black uniform. You have hints of red in the ruffles of the skirt and the lining of the corset that's emphasizing her narrow waist and hourglass figure. The shoulderless design with the long gloves gives her a classy appeal. There's that signature mole on display on the side of her deliciously fulsome bust, pulled tight from the collar harness top. She's got one leg propped up, peeling back the hemline of her skirt, allowing us to indulge in her exceptionally sculpted legs. Rose petals, intense dark colors, an intoxicating city backdrop behind her, and glasses for two to enjoy, and has this very upscale and extravagant look. Prince Eugen herself promises an enchanting night, and I for one am not willing to refuse. And here we have Vanguard's Live 2D. We're going to use a rental ticket on this one just to test it out and see what it's all about. So let's go ahead and grab this. Please let me know if you need anything, Master. I'm starting to think you're making me wear this as a sick joke. The reason being, I am obviously not fit to be a royal maid, even if I do adore their uniforms. So we can take a quick second at least to appreciate the dynamic mode of her default outfit. Really nice. I like the glints that appear on the side. Really kind of pushing home that whole celestial look that they have going on. I like the billowing cape behind her. It's well animated. The blinking, the hair flowing behind. Really nice overall. And of course, let's check out the Live 2D animations of the Maid outfit. I actually really appreciate this hanging plant and the movement that they added to it. It's really nice. Log in. Okay, she's stepping forward. It's not what a maid would say. I like it. It shows her approaching and then actually getting into position. Sitting in a very unorthodox way across that chair. Main screen 1, royal maids participate in battle. The approach differs greatly. She tugs a little bit on that long glove, looks very pensive. Very, very nice. Crosses and uncrosses the legs. Always a fan of when they do that. Main screen 2, yes, Master. Getting the hang of this, eh? Are you making fun of me? And she tugs a little bit. Oh, and she pulls out a dagger. That's super dangerous. Better watch out. Main screen 3. Protect my honorable commander. No one will take this privilege from me. Very nice. Main screen 4. Pardon my bluntness, the royal cuisine is total shite. Pure, sure, different people like different things, but something's wrong if even I as a native think it's rubbish. They do have that reputation, I have to say. That is kind of commonly known. I'm not going to throw out slander generalizations, but main screen 5, I have both secretary and maid work to do. Will I ever get to sortie again? I do like how she gestures with her hands. She has her one finger up. Normal touch. As you say, your wish is my command. Little glint off of her finger. Special touch. Just a little bit more reserved. Compare me to any of the other maids and I'll destroy you. Seems like she might have a little chip on her shoulder. She pulls out a dagger, looks quite embarrassed, but it's pretty cute. Little headpan action. Yes, how can I help? She pulls out a little teacup or a coffee cup. That's very nice. Mission reminder. New mission, Commander. Please review it. Mission complete. I should have checked on it sooner. I like the little sparkle in her eye. She kind of strokes her thigh a little bit. Mail reminder. I've brought you a letter. Give it a read, Commander. Oh, she pulls it from under her hemline there. And return to port. Oh. Salute to for the commander's return. I love how her eyes sparkle like that. And then she has a little shade there because she wanted to be out on the sortie with us, I guess. But it's kind of nice because it shows her approaching from behind the seating. Actually gives a little bit of a better perspective on her top there and how it's open on the sides. That's a little risque, I have to say, Vanguard. The skin is frilly, it's sunny, it's bright. The dress is ornate and full of doilies and embroideries. The bonnet design to the hat really emphasizes her overall ladylike appeal. With the whites and the umbers and the mochas, the color palette overall gives this sense of chocolate or a coffee dessert, which makes a lot of sense thematically given that this is a cafe and she is a maid in this cafe. Long, slender legs crossed and stretched over the arm of the chair. There's a small calf strap with some sort of hanging jewelry, which is pretty distinctive and unique. She has those piercing blue eyes, that rich golden hair. Twin ridge style is certainly very attractive. It's a chic and stylish look overall that suits Vanguard very well, and I think this is a very well realized skin for her. Alright, well that is going to wrap things up for our day 1 of the Pledge of the Radiant Court. It was touch and go there for a second, but we did pull through, managed to get what we wanted, and of course we will be doing dailies on the event, and of course a wrap-up video towards the end of the event, as well as a final review of the banquet skins when those drop. So certainly if you are interested in that, you're interested in any of the other Azur Lane content that we put out, please feel free to subscribe. Would be nice to see you come back. I'd love to have you. But hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Azur Lane content. We thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very, very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's protect those waters.